Hi everyone, I got a request to do a tutorial on the binding of my bucket list mini album that I did a couple of months ago for a swap over at Life at the Scrap Beach. And so here we go. And oh yeah, just as a heads up, I'm going to use centimeters for measurements in this video, but I will put the conversion into inches down below in the bar. So let's get started. So you will need 3 pieces of 50 times 70 centimeter cardstock. You will also need some pattern paper, and this is the Prima Collection Nature Garden. And then you will need some self-adhesive fabric, and it looks just like this. I don't remember which brand it was, but I will put that down in the bar. And then you will need 2 pieces of medium weight chipboard, and these are actually, I bought them in inches, so I don't know the centimeter measurements. So these are 7 inches times 7 inches. And I'll be right back and show you what you need to draw on the cardstock. Okay, so I'm back with the measurements, and this is what you'll need to draw onto your cardstock. So you need one square that measures 15.2 centimeters in height and 22.7 centimeters in length. And you need space for 1 centimeter border on the top and a 1 centimeter border on the bottom. Not on the sides, but on the top and the bottom. So again, 15.2 centimeters in height and 22.7 centimeters in length. You need this piece 1 time. And this is how you'll draw it. So you got the 15.2 centimeters here. You'll put a mark at 15.2 centimeters. Then you'll put a mark at 15.7 centimeters. And you should be left with a piece measuring 7 centimeters. So there's a 7 centimeter piece, a 0.5 centimeter piece, and a 15.2 centimeter piece. And for the 15.2 centimeter piece, you put the border of measuring 1 centimeter on the top and the bottom, and same thing for the 7 centimeter piece. The 0.5 centimeter middle piece, you will not need any border on the top or the bottom, so you will leave that. Okay, so this is, this is the last page. Okay, let's go on to the first page. The first page, again, only 1 time. You need a square measuring 15.2 centimeters in height and 26.7 centimeter in length. You'll again need a space for a 1 centimeter border on the top and the bottom. Okay, and this is how you draw it on your paper. You'll put the 15.2 centimeters in height on here. You'll put a mark at 7 centimeters, and you'll put a mark at 7.5 centimeters. And then you'll measure 15.2 centimeters, and you'll put a mark 22.7 centimeters. So 7.5, 22.7. And then at 29.7, so you should be left with a piece measuring 7 centimeters. So again, 7 centimeters mark, again 7 centimeters, so a mark at 14 centimeters, then a mark at 29.2 centimeters, then a mark at 29.7 centimeters, and you should be left with a 7 centimeter piece. The 1 centimeter border you'll put on top and bottom of the right hand side 7 centimeter piece, as well as the middle piece that will measure 15.2 centimeters. Okay, again, I already said it, I believe, only 1 time. Then you will need your pages, and I decided to do 6 pages in this one, but you can do as many pages as you like. However, you need a I don't know how you say that in English. It needs to be a regular number. It needs to be 2, 4, 6, 8. It needs to be an even number. You can't use an uneven number. Okay, so for your page, you need a square measuring 15.2 centimeters in height and 44.9 centimeters in length. Again, you need space for a 1 centimeter border on top and on the bottom. So this is how you draw it. You draw your 15.2 centimeters in height. You put a mark after 7 centimeters, another mark after 14 centimeters, and then a mark after 29.2 centimeters, sorry. Then a mark at 29.7 centimeters, and then you should be left with a piece measuring 15.2 centimeters. Okay, again, you have 15.2 centimeters here, you have 0.5 centimeters here, again 15.2 centimeters, and then two pieces of each measuring 7 centimeters. So what you need is the 1 centimeter border on top and on the bottom of your middle piece. Excuse me, I drew that in wrong, so you don't need this. Right here, you only need the 1 centimeter border on the center 15.2 centimeter piece, okay? So no border here or here, you only need it here. Oops, you can't really see that. Okay, so you don't draw this or this. You only put in the border here and here. Okay, so then you need your photo mats. I decided to do 4 because there'll be 4 pockets, but for the bucket list mini album I put in 2 photo mats in each pocket, so this will fit with no problem. But for the album I want to do here, I don't have as many pictures, so I'll only do 4 photo mats, and those photo mats should measure 15 times 15 centimeters. Also, on the right hand side of each page there'll be a flasp that you can open, and on the left hand page in my bucket list mini album I put a pocket, and I put a pocket on each left hand side page. So this time I decided to do only 2 pockets, but you can do as many as you like. So now, since there are 6 pages, you'll need 6 pockets if you want to do a pocket on each side. So this is what you need for your pocket. You need a piece measuring 7 times 15.2 centimeters. So 15.2 centimeters in length and 7 centimeters in height. And you need a 1 centimeter border on 3 sides of the square, okay? So this is all you need. I'll be back with the pieces that I'll draw on and cut out. Okay, so I drew all of those pieces on the cardstock and I cut them out. And I'm just going to show you what the pages look like right now and where to score. So the last page should look like this. You have 15.2 centimeters here. You have 0.5 centimeters with no border. And then you have a 7 centimeter piece. Okay, so this is the back piece. I'll just show you the pieces and then I'll show you how to score them. Okay, the first page. So actually this is the right way. Okay, so then you have 7 centimeters here. You have 1 7 centimeter piece, and I actually drew this the other way around, so it's like this. On the drawing I've shown you before, but this is the right way, so it will make sense later on. Most important thing is you have that piece. 7 centimeter, 0.5 centimeter, 15.2 centimeter, and then 2 times 7 centimeter. And I cut the border and everything, and the height is 15.25 centimeters, and each border measures 1 centimeter. Okay, so this is the front, the first page. And then the page itself. Now, this one is kind of too big. But okay, so there's a first 15.25, well, 15.2 centimeter. I used to make even numbers, so it would be 15.25 centimeters equals 6 inches, but it's okay if you put on only 15.2. So there's a 15.2 centimeter piece. There is a 0.5 centimeter thing that I marked right here and here, and then there's another 15.2 centimeters with a 1 centimeter border. This is very important. Okay, first one, no border. The central one, a border. And then there are two 7 centimeter, so I marked, there are 14 centimeters left here without border, but I marked them at 7 centimeters. Photo mat, and it measures 15 centimeters times 15 centimeters. And I have 4 of those. And then there are my 2 pockets, and the pocket should look like this. You have 7 centimeters and 15.25, well, 15.2 centimeters. And on 3 of the 4 sides, you got a 1 centimeter border. So, okay, let's have a look what where to score those pieces and what to do next. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is what I did with the photo mat. Oops, sorry. So this is the photo mat I cut out, and this is how it looked like in the end. So what you take is a circular cutting tool, not quite sure how to call this, and you put in, just like that, the corner, and you chop off the corner, and it should leave you with a nice, well, rounded, not really rounded, with decorative corner just like this. And then next corner, oops, and try to make the, I usually eyeball these, but yeah, you can measure if you want to, you know, you just do 1 centimeter mark here and 1 centimeter mark here, and then you'll make sure that the marks are show on the inside here, but no, it's usually it's okay. Since I'm going to distress mine, normally it's okay if you eyeball these. Okay, so this is how you prepare your photo mats. Your photo mats are now all ready to put pattern paper on them, so you can put those aside. Next thing you want to do is you score your pocket, and this is how it should look like in the end. And all you do is you score, oops, I'm sorry, 1 time on here, fold it over, and you score bottom part, and then you score the 3rd side, and you should end up with a pocket like this one. If the edges overlap just like this, all you're going to do is take a pair of scissors and cut this, one of the sides, you cut them a little bit more at an angle so it doesn't overlap anymore, and you want to make sure it doesn't overlap, because if it does, it will give a bump. Okay, now let's